Twitter has streaming now? Well, everything you need to know and everything you need to do to get it set up coming up in this video. Stick around, check it out. Okay, so I'm going to break this down for you guys. It's really simple to do. The steps are kind of strange, and there's a lot of bouncing back and forth to get yourself live on Twitter. So we're going to go through the first stage of this entire thing. Let's switch over to our desktop mode here so you guys can see this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your Twitter profile and go down here to More, the three little dots at the bottom. Go over here to Creator Studio and then to Media Studio. And here you'll see all of the media basically, but up at the top, you'll see producer. Within this, the first step that we need to make is go into sources and create a source. Really simple. Create the source name, RMTP, and select your region. Once that's created, and keep in mind this is temporary, I'm going to delete all of this and create a new one. You basically take this information and put it over in your OBS software. For me, it's really simple. I just add a source because I do multiple output and stream on multiple platforms. So I have a little plugin in there. I'll do another video about that later. But this is really simple once you have it at this point. They give you the stream key immediately. Now, from this point, you click over here on the broadcast. But before you can create a broadcast, this is where it gets weird. You have to go over to your OBS and click the Go Live button. You have to go live on your OBS first. Once you're live on OBS, you can create a broadcast. Under the broadcast section, name it. We've been doing a lot of community day stuff, so I have that in there. And select your category, whatever it is that you may be talking about. Esports and video games is mostly what I do. And source, select Old Peeps. It'll give you the URL and the stream key. And there's a couple of different options down here at the bottom that I've left alone. Periscope settings. I don't know if the chat actually shows up in full screen. I haven't tested this yet. As of right now, the only way people can talk to you is if they reply to the tweet that's going to actually get sent out from this. It's very odd how it works. You can encrypt the stream if you want. You can do a replay settings for a custom start time. And underneath that, you can start it immediately or you can start later. And then there's also content restrictions where you can stop the broadcast from basically being available after you're done with the stream, so only you can view it. Then you can also do geo restrictions. This is kind of odd. So if I don't want to stream in a specific country, I can include or exclude a certain country. It's kind of odd. Or I just leave it at none and it's just available everywhere. And then the recommended encoder settings, which we just leave to auto. There's nothing you can change here. Some of these numbers are kind of strange. 9 million on the video bit rate. I don't really get it, why that's so high. I'm at like 4.5 5 megabits on my upload. This is pretty high. 30 frames a second is what they recommend as your minimum, and it's all 1920 by 1080. You cannot change any of these settings here on this end. All of this has to be done on your streaming software, and then you create the broadcast. So remember, you're already live in OBS, but nothing's getting pumped out to Twitter until you create that broadcast. And there's one more step. Now you have to tweet. So now you have to tweet out the broadcast to everybody. So that's your very last step. Create whatever this is, and you'll see your live stream already populated here and running since you're technically live already before you create the broadcast and then tweet. You can also pre-promote this, which is another kind of odd thing. It's not what we're all used to. I can sort of understand the direction they're trying to go into, but I don't see a lot of people utilizing this as of right now. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. We've been testing it for the past 5 days just to see what it's like. It's very stable. It's very clean. The community has commented that there's no delay. The audio is instantaneous. The gameplay is instantaneous, whereas, we have a stream delay on all the other platforms. The other thing that they noticed was it's actually clearer than all of the other platforms, which is pretty neat that the resolution is very sharp and very clean. The tech is there. I see what they're doing. I just don't know where they're going with it. That's why I say leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this, and hit that like button and drop a follow if you can. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.